Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Grifols Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at grifolsplasma.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle, an Odyssey station. And radio.com is now Odyssey, which means you want all the great music. You want the news, the sports, the podcasts that move you. You want to listen to us and everybody on the Rock. Get that Odyssey app. That's AUDACY Odyssey.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, but it's Thursday, so let's get cracking!
Release the Kraken.
Steve, is that a new Kraken shirt?
No.
Okay, I think I asked it every single time, but it seems like a different one.
Well, it's washed, so that's why. It looks good.
He also has a lot of Kraken shirts.
I do.
I know. It's like I only have the one that I lost for a little bit, but I found it, so
I'm happy.
I forget that you guys have so many more shirts than I do.
Yeah, I need to step it up and get a couple more, though.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm waiting for the sweater, right? They call it the sweater.
The jersey.
Yeah, the jersey.
Jersey or sweater, yeah.
I want to get one of those, and I'll just wear it all the time. I love them. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Jared in Puyallup. Jared, are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, Jared. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, Jared will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jared, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Beginning with G, what is the real first name of baseball player Ken Griffey Jr.?
Ken Griffey. No, pass.
Who is the lead singer of Slipknot?
Corey Taylor.
Yes. Becoming popular last year, the abbreviation WFH stands for what?
Say it again.
Becoming popular last year, the abbreviation WFH stands for what?
So what's WSH mean?
Pass. Do you want to pass?
Pass.
California's Napa Valley is world famous for producing what?
Speedway.
No?
Wine.
Yes. What takes place every July in Pamplona, Spain?
The 4th of July.
No. In which decade did the first Where's Waldo book get published?
Oh, gosh. No. California.
No, I said which decade. So, Jared, appropriately, you dropped a deuce on that one.
Yeah, he did. Though I do like his 4th of July answer, because that does take place in Spain every year.
Oh, yeah. America's independence takes place
just
there.
the date itself. The date itself takes place, so he's not wrong.
Oh, you shut up.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to allow that one.
I think you have to.
I do not have to. No, that's wrong. I don't like that. Technically right. Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
Beginning with G, what is the real first name of baseball player Ken Griffey Jr.?
It's not Ken.
No.
Grant?
No.
George?
Yes.
Good job.
Who is the lead singer of Slipknot?
George?
No.
Corey Taylor.
Yes. Becoming popular last year, the abbreviation WFH stands for what?
What? Effing.
No.
Work from home.
Yes. California's Napa Valley is world famous for producing what?
Wine.
Yes. What takes place every July in Pamplona, Spain?
Is that the running of the bulls?
Yes. In which decade did the first Where's Waldo book get published?
80s.
Yes. The 90s sitcom Saved by the Bell originally aired on what network?
NBC.
Yes. Who hosts Hell's Kitchen?
All right, because I'm Saved by the Bell. Gordon Ramsay?
Yes. In 1919, 21 people were killed in Boston due to a flood of what?
Tea.
No.
Flood of locusts?
No. Wow.
Flood of bulbs.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You win. 8 to deuce.
Oh, yeah. You crushed him.
Yep.
Sorry about that, buddy.
And he got out of there.
Yeah, he did.
Deuces. Yeah, he did. Yeah, BJ tried to say that since he said July 4th takes place every July in Pamplona, Spain, that should be technically correct. And I'm just not going to allow that.
It's true, Steve. I mean, it's not a wrong answer.
It was.
Oh, no, it's not. It's technically correct. I mean, July 5th also takes place every July in Spain. July 6th does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you said what event, then maybe then we would have been wrong, but you just said what takes place. So I'm sure a rain shower takes place. I bet, a lot of things take place.
I don't like that. This is a really random one, but I thought it was hilarious. In 1919, 21 people were, well, I mean, not the dying part, but 21 people were killed in Boston due to a flood of what? It's completely random. No. Does anyone have any guess?
I should know this, and I don't.
Maple syrup.
Very close.
Oh.
Lava.
Molasses.
Ooh. What?
Yeah, apparently there was a whole thing that a thing burst, molasses went down the street and actually ended up killing 21 people.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't, that part's not funny, but just the fact that it was the molasses that did it.
I never heard about this. This happened where?
In Boston. In
Molasses
1919.
In 1919, 21 people were killed by a molasses spill.
Yeah, molasses flood.
Wow, that is just nuts.
So where do we get the saying slow as molasses from? I mean, is it because they were so slow they couldn't get away? Or I mean, but did it come from that?
I have no idea, and I don't know exactly how it went about. I just found it on a little trivia site.
How are you not prepared to get out of the way from molasses?
Well, maybe when it's a big spill like that, Steve, when you're trying to pour it out of a jar, it's very slow, I'll tell you that.
Apparently, the molasses rushed through the streets at an estimated 35 miles an hour.
That's not slow.
All right, that's not slow at all.
It's not slow.
So, where did we get the slow as molasses then if it's going to be doing that?
Well, it's probably, have you ever tried pouring molasses out of a jar? It's slow.
Yeah, I guess we're not dealing with tidal waves of molasses normally.
150 people got hurt from it, too.
Damn.
On top of the deaths.
I can't believe I don't know this story.
Well, now you do.
Maybe
Look
they
at
don't speak of it in Boston.
Yeah, it's very possible. God, that's horrific. I mean, just because it seems so dumb, like you would think, wait, molasses, and then it killed 20-something people, and it also hurt over 150. That's nuts.
So steer clear of those molasses factories, everybody.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you.
Congrats on your win, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So recently we were talking about a listener named Jacob. He's the one that flew to New Mexico to try Dion's Pizza. We've had him on the show.
Yeah.
And
started with him texting us. Then we had him on the show. And it's just such an incredible story that he flew all the way to New Mexico solely to find out if Dion's Pizza is as good as Danny says it is.
And that's the thing. He did this because we give Danny such a hard time about how Danny says Dion's is the best pizza in the nation. So that's why Jacob went down. He says, you know what? I'm taking a weekend down there. And he did other things with his wife, but they really specifically went down there for Dion's. And a TV news station in Albuquerque, KRQE, found out about this, and they did a piece on Jacob.
How far would you travel for food? One Seattle couple came all the way to Albuquerque to try a local favorite. News 13's Rachel Knapp has that story.
When people think of New Mexico, they think of our state's natural beauty, hot air balloons. and even Breaking Bad.
And Mr. White. Yes, science.
But for one Seattle couple, they traveled to the land of enchantment for the pizza.
Our local radio station, KISW 99.9, The Rock. One of my favorite producers was from Albuquerque and was talking about how good Dion's Pizza is. And, we really just wanted to go down there and try it out for ourselves.
How amazing is that? I mean, that is.
Yeah, I did not know that you guys were called the Land of Enchantment. That's really weird.
It's on their license plates.
It is.
Yeah. That's because it's very enchanting. And how about the fact that this is big news? It's big news in Albuquerque.
That's pretty much all that's going on there. So
today's top story: somebody flew to see us.
Yeah, and they did more about this whole story.
So Jacob Nugent and his girlfriend Maddie packed their bags and headed to Albuquerque.
This was just kind of a drop of the hat kind of thing.
According to Nugent, Chicago's deep dish is just okay, and New York's famous pizza is good.
Hey.
But to him, there's nothing like a slice of New Mexican pizza.
There's something about green chilies on a pizza that just sets it off in a way that I can't even describe to people who haven't tried it.
Rachel Knapp, KRQE, News 13.
Some real foodies there. Dion says they will be sending that couple gifts, and they say someday they'll make it out to Seattle, but in the meantime, they encourage the couple to keep visiting.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah.
What if this is the reason why Dion's comes to Seattle?
Oh my gosh,
All
that would be
because of
amazing.
Jacob, really because we give you a hard time. This whole thing just blows my mind that this was a news story on a news
That's
station.
fantastic.
This is amazing. And shout out to Jacob, got the station name out there and everything, including the rock in there.
Yeah, Jacob, thank you very much, dude. That's the best advertising we've had in a long time. I mean, I don't know if it's going to rival the turtle billboard we're trying to do, but boy, that's pretty damn good.
It's up there, man. This has been a good year for us. I know everyone else is struggling, but, we've been on the news in Albuquerque. We might have a billboard.
Oh, you were on the 253.
And I got to be on the 253 Lifestyle magazine with my championship belt.
Yeah, this has been a great story. You were called a Renaissance man, so
Thank you.
This has been a great year for the show.
Oh, off to a good start, boys.
Yeah, it's off to a very, very good start.
I like this texter says, obviously, New Mexico has nothing better to report about.
Once again, this is pretty much all that's going on down there. So
hot air balloons.
Danny, you and I know a guy who's into franchising.
Oh yeah,
I think when we're about to get together and have lunch with him, we need to talk to him about franchising a Dion's.
All right.
Hey, while you're at it, can you hit him up about a Joe's Crab Shack too?
Please. Yes. Sorry, buddy. Look, we got our hands full with just trying to get Dion's up here. But how cool would that be, Danny? I almost want to be involved in this now.
We were the reason we franchise it. Yes.
Yeah,
that would be
that could be our side hustle. We could run a pizza shop.
Ooh. Why not? I mean, you know what? I'll have to talk to my buddy, especially if I don't have to do anything. If I just have to be, a silent investor, I give him a couple of bucks. I don't have to do anything. That's perfect, and I can go there and eat my pizza. All right, I love this plan.
Well, shout out to Jacob, man. That's what a fun little mission that they went on that ended up putting them on the news. That's got to be a great memory. Like, you have a video thing of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely, Steve. You're absolutely right. All in all, it all started awesomely. And man, sometimes the best ideas are the simplest ideas, and you get to hop on a plane and then you're on the news, all for pizza. Good job, Jacob.
It's funny too because I've had a bunch of friends reach out to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, Dion's is the best. Why don't you come and have it more often?" And stuff. It's like, yes, it just makes me so happy.
Oh yeah, it's like vindication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve and I are still of the same mindset.
Still waiting for that apology.
Well, I ain't apologizing until that slice is in my mouth.
Touche.
Yeah.
Then I'll give you an apology if I like it. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, will you be honest?
Yeah, I'm a man of integrity.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think of when I think of you.
Thank you.
We got a guy that spent the last 6 years of his life parking. Why? Oh, he's going to tell you why. You'll hear from him at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Griffel Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at griffelsplasma.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. There's a guy, he's over there in England, and he just finished his 6-year quest to park in all 211 parking spots at his local grocery store.
6 years?
6 years it took him to park in all 211 spots.
I could bang that in 6 days.
Oh, yeah, you can do that? You get that done in 6 days? You can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's this guy talking about it.
I kind of find the enjoyment in the little banal things in life. I do the weekly shop with our family, and I've been going to the same Bromley for the last 16 years. And it was only really, 6 years ago that I thought to myself, I could probably park in every single one of these spaces given enough time. I went on Google Maps and got an overhead shot of it, figured out exactly how many spaces there were, slowly wanted to tick it off one by one because that's what you do when you're facing quite mundane things.
I love that. I don't know why, but it's just so stupid. I just love that he had like a whole graph set up on how to pull it off. I'd imagine that he had to just do it he wasn't like taking 2 spots in one shot. Like you would go one shot, get one spot, and then every time you go to the store, change the spots. But it's...
Well, yeah, and you think about how many times did he go to the store, Steve? Because it took him 6 years. You figure, there's 365 days in a year. I mean, I would probably go to the store every day if I wanted to knock this off. Try it out, you know what I mean? Or at least close to 2-3 times a week. Yeah, 6 years.
I feel like what he wanted to do is to do it the right way and not cheat. So it's only when he needed to go to the store that he would use the spot. But then what happens when you get towards the end? I mean, you got to imagine that people are taking up the spots that you want.
Yeah,
do you just wait for them? Right. And just kind of like, when are you leaving? I need this spot. I'm down to the final 5.
Oh, yeah, dude. You're absolutely right. That's a beating.
He even had God tiers for some of the spots, like the ones that are really close to the store. He had the useful spots. He broke it all down. Like, I think it's pretty funny, man.
Well, he did. He had something to do with his time. I mean, that is, the old man missions, and sometimes the man mission can be really a dumb thing. But you know what? It added purpose. It gave him some smiles. I don't have a problem with this myself. I have to agree.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So this guy spent the last 6 years of his life parking in all 211 spaces at a grocery store. Based on this, what ridiculous goal do you have? Or what strange thing have you accomplished? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What ridiculous goal do you have? Or what strange thing have you accomplished in your life? We got your calls. We got your texts at the 3 Doors Down on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. This guy spent the last 6 years of his life parking in all 211 spaces at a grocery store. Based on this, what ridiculous goal do you have, or what strange thing have you accomplished? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Looking at some of the text messages, somebody said, after a 3-year span, I was able to go number 2 in every Kent district school.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's
do you have like a chart for that?
Wow.
And like little toilet bowls on a map.
That's weird. That's very weird.
Mine's kind of along those lines though. Not maybe as weird, but I had a goal of just not using my home bathroom for anything other than number 1. How long I could go. So between work and going to the gym, I was able to go for about like a week and a half, and it was pretty impressive. I was like, this is great. And then one time, like my stomach was just hitting me in a weird spot, and I was like, all right, it's over.
There is a way to track it.
Wow.
There is a poop map app.
What?
Of course there is.
What? Why?
Is it available for the iOS?
Yep.
Nice. And what's it designed to do? Just
it says by pressing the only real button available, drop the poop, you mark your location and be able to conquest your home, office, friend's house, etc. So these are all the places I have pooped.
So it doesn't like rate like the bathrooms. Like, hey,
No.
you're in Enumclaw. You know what? Probably stay away from that gas station.
I mean, that would be really, really awesome if they do. They need to
Right?
update this.
Like, this one's clean. You should go to this one.
so somebody
Poop
made
here again.
somebody made this poop app because there were enough people who really wanted to track everywhere they pooped.
How many reviews does it have?
Where is it? It says it's got 33.2 thousand ratings.
So that's probably about, give or take, 30,000 people have downloaded this app.
That's nuts. Or that's poop.
I wonder how much money they get from that. If they have like a premium thing, like, okay, this one's with ads, but if you really want the good poop app, you got to pay, I don't know, $2
What kind of
a
premium?
month.
I mean, premium poop app. Oh boy, I did that. You know, you're living when you've got the premium poop app.
For $2 a month, you can have this app.
You've hit the big time.
Oh, just a deuce, huh?
Yeah.
See, I got the Run P app, but that, before when we would go to a lot of movies, that, that was a practical thing.
Well, I feel like both are just equally as practical.
I mean, look, I don't care where I pooped, but I do care, like, what part of the movie I run out of so I can go to the bathroom because these movies are like 2-3 hours long now. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, all right, if you want to know where you pooped.
So say one of my high school teachers told me I would never get a job sitting on my butt staring out of a window. Well, the joke's on him because I got a job doing just that. I drive a commercial truck. That's my strange accomplishment.
I love that. I love when the teacher tells you you'll never get a blank doing whatever. Because somebody said, what are you going to do? Just talk all day? You think that someone's going to pay you to do that?
Yes.
And because I would talk in class all the time and joke around. Oh, yeah, someone going to pay you to talk all day and make stupid jokes? Well, as a matter of fact, yes.
Congratulations, you did it.
I did it, everybody. I wish I could go back to those teachers. And just rub it in their faces.
I see your daughter's in the room.
Oh, lovely.
Sarah. I feel like I have a lot of these, but my most recent one is I really want to get in a fight.
For real?
Whoa.
For real. I want to get in a legit, bar fight, but have it be completely organic, someone's yelling at me or yelling at my friends, and then either she throws the first punch or, I grab her hair or there's a glass smashed on someone's face.
I want to say, next time we go to a radio convention, we can make that happen.
Very easily.
Can we? Well, okay, but I can't know about it. I have to think this is just happening, someone got really mad at me or something.
Like, that girl called you a bitch, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. If I've had a few shots on me, where is she at? And I'd call her
This
out. But I
poor
don't know.
person would have no idea what's going on.
Oh, that poor person, though.
I would want it to be another radio person, too. That way we could get audio of their storytelling of it when they go back on their show.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know if I would be the one to throw the first punch or something, they might have to actually start the physical part of it. And then I'm hoping I just something takes over me and I just get crazy.
See, Steve, you were more practical about it. I was just like, I'll just take $20 to some random girl and be like, hey, will you go beat up that girl for $20?
You think that would work?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how many girls would just say, yeah, I'll take that $20 to beat somebody up.
All right, 100.
Yeah, definitely 100.
Yeah, this is all a wonderful idea.
How proud are you?
Yeah, do that at the convention I don't go to.
Yeah.
How proud are you?
Yeah.
How proud are you, BJ?
And let's get real. I will probably get my ass kicked. It's not like I think I'm going to win this fight.
Well, we'll be there to break it up, so it won't get too bad.
After
And
this video.
and let's get real.
Yes.
You're going to go stay with a girlfriend while you're recovering because I've already had to put up with you with your knee surgeries and you were the biggest baby ever. So
That's why we do it at the radio convention. We do it night one.
Yeah.
And then Vicky has to take care of me the rest of the time.
Yeah, and then for the rest of the whole, then you're just walking around with a bloody lip or a black eye.
Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful. You go ahead and do that.
Okay, I will.
You must get that from your mother. I have no desire to ever be in a fight in my entire life.
You've never been in a bar fight ever?
No. Are you kidding? Do you know who I am? That's why I don't go to bars.
You would die.
You can't get in a bar fight if you're not in a bar.
We could buy one of those sugar bottles and bring it with us, and then during the fight we'll give it to you, and you could just smash the bottle over her head. It really won't hurt.
Yes.
No, well, I want the real deal. Let's just do a Coors Light bottle and
we can't kill people, Sarah.
Well, can I smack it against the table and then
and use it as a weapon? Come at me, sis. Come at me.
That's literally brandishing a weapon.
Yeah.
You will be arrested for that one.
Is that illegal?
Yes, it's illegal, and don't listen to
I don't know if
Steve.
it's illegal. It's frowned upon.
With Sarah's luck, the second she does it with a real bottle, she's going to slice her hand open and need
I will.
stitches.
That's what I'm saying. Sugar bottle.
She doesn't want a sugar bottle. She wants the real deal.
Yeah, this can't be too planned, Steve. Come on.
Yeah.
Fine.
You know, at that
See,
point,
I
you're not
come
my
from the
kid
wrestling
anymore.
world where I want to turn it into a full elaborate production. We could ham it up.
We should
Start
get a
making up
ring
chairs.
for the lobby of the hotel.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, the time's going to come. The time's going to come when your daughter's going to say stupid things, and you're going to know what my life is like.
I don't think many people will want to get in a real fight. I think it's just me.
Oh, really? And you don't think Steve's daughter's going to say stupid things? I mean, she's half his kid at least, as far as her personality, and maybe even more. We have to see if she grows up.
She says smart things already, so I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah, we spent like 10 minutes yesterday just going to each other. It was so much fun.
Oh, I cannot wait. This is going to be glorious.
My wife walks in, we're in the room. We have all her children's books. She likes to pull them off the shelf, but at that point, we're not even reading the books. I'm just going, and she's going. That was our day yesterday,
Adorable.
guys.
Yeah, this is language building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least she's
you're
not
doing
trying to start fights with people.
Yeah, right.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh,
206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What ridiculous goal do you have? What strange thing have you accomplished?
So this is, I have a life goal of going to Dion's and riding a turtle after this past month's conversations.
Yeah, that didn't come from me, by the way. That text is definitely not from me.
It looks like your number, though.
Yeah. All right, Danny, I really would like to hear what your life goal is. This will be interesting.
I want to do whiskey in all 50 states.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, is this like
whiskey person.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you want to do like the states, like a whiskey that's famous for that state, like a local whiskey, or just you want to drink whiskey in all 50 states?
I like the local route. We'll go that way. I didn't really put that much thought into it, but we'll do local. Yeah, local in all 50 states. I've done it in 18 so far. I counted right before this break.
18 states?
Yeah.
So which one had the best whiskey?
So far, honestly, Washington.
Is it a local whiskey?
Yeah, Copperworks. Copperworks Distilling. It's my favorite whiskey that they have here in Washington.
Where the hell is that based out of?
It's right here in Seattle. It's down by the waterfront on Alaskan.
Damn.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Well, Steve, you're a father now, so although you probably could use some whiskey once in a while.
It's been a couple of days where I feel like maybe something.
So, well, you got Copperworks to go with now.
Copperworks.
Yeah,
That's a cool name too.
I know, right? And they use beer barrels to distill all their whiskey, so it's fantastic.
Yeah, a food or beverage based man mission is always cool. I do like that.
Yeah, mine's would definitely lean more towards the food thing because that's what I love about like the app with the TV food maps. I don't even know if it still works. I have to re-download it after I get the fart app or the poop app. Of course, but there was like an app where it would tell you all the places in whatever town you're in that was covered by a food channel.
Oh, nice!
Like a television show, whether it be diners, drive-ins, and dives, or Man versus Food or whatever, and it would tell you. And some of them I'd be like, I remember that episode, and it's always fun to be able to go to the place that you watched on television.
Yeah, I was of the same mindset, but then I don't like to go to places that are crowded. So I thought, how many years do I have to wait after this episode's been on that it'll be back to normal?
Oh, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, you're right, because they keep running those Triple D reruns.
Right, yeah,
it's
they
like,
reruns all the time.
Son of a gun. Yeah. Oh, man. We got a musician's excellent hearing that actually helped find a missing man. You're going to hear from him at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.